Hi, welcome to video today. In today's video, we're just gonna go for a mini back bend flow, right? So this help us to open our heart, to connect with the inner courage, so we can feel brave, vulnerable, and courageous at the same time. And also, we wanna feel loving inside our heart. And let's get started. So you want to move up to, move yourself to the child pose. Right, so bring your feet together. So we want to open this area first, the chest. Extend your arms out. Right, you want to bring your chest to the floor. Extend your arms out. Keep your hips on the heels. You can come up to your chin, or just bring it, or lower yourself to the forehead, and just rest right here. And this is great for whole body stretch. You can stay here for as long as you want, just to create spaces in your body, especially in your chest area. Couple more breaths here. And now push yourself back up to a seat. Or you can sit on your heels, tucking your toes, and just interlace your hands and pointing your hands towards the floor. And again, we want to continue broadening your chest area, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And just breathe. And nowadays, right, our lives just pull us forward. Right? Everything I do is in front of us. So we want to use yoga to open our chest, open our heart. And now bring your hands back to the floor. You want to lower yourself to the tabletop. Just a couple of Canada cow. Inhale, gaze up. And then exhale, bring your upper back towards the sky. Just stay here, belly to spine. And 2 more times. And inhale. And exhale, push yourself up to the upper back towards the sky. You want to push in the split out of your shoulder blades. And now from here, and just come back to neutral, bring your spine to the natural state. And then shift your weight. We go for planks with the knees on the floor. So shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, and completely lower yourself to the floor. And extend your legs out. And this is come up to cobra right here. So keep your elbows bent, right? You want to press top of your, engage your quads, press top of your feet on the floor, broaden your chest area. Just breathe. And bring your belly to spine. Keep your Mula Baddha or Uddiyana Baddha, both spines are engaged. Right, then lower yourself back to the floor. Just taking a mini break right here, and hands in front of your forehead. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths. So open up our heart. Can be scary, can feel scary. But just remember, you have the inner courage inside yourself, right? It's there. Just remember to connect with it. And in the meantime, you want to be gentle, compassionate with your body, with your heart, with your feelings. And I'll come up, and now we come to a little mini back bend right here. So palms open, right? So lift your feet off the floor, press, squeeze your legs together, and engage your core. So peel your heart off the floor. Breathe. And release. Come back to the floor. Hand next to your chest, and just push yourself up to a upward facing dog. Right, so press top of your feet on the floor. Again, you want to drag your heels of your hand towards the back of your mat. So pretending you're dragging your body forward, chest towards the front of your top of your mat, and gaze up. Breathe. And from here, untuck your toe and push yourself up to downward facing dog. And walk your dog. Again, be gentle with your body. Keep your knees bent. Breathe. And from here, and you want to step forward and take your feet, both your feet between your hands, and push yourself up to half forward bend, right? And then exhale, forward bend. And bring your hands with you, palms open, and inhale, hands above your head, palms touching, and back to your heart. And one more time, and inhale, bring your hands up, palms touching. Then exhale, hands back to your heart. Then exhale, forward bend. And inhale, push yourself up to half forward bend. Then exhale, forward bend, step back to the plank. And you can keep your knees bend on the floor right here. And just go through a vinyasa flow. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And then lower both your knees on the floor back to tabletop. And from tabletop, you want to step your right foot forward. And just bring your hands on your thigh. And extend your left leg towards the back the mat. Stretch your hip flexor. Then inhale, bring your hands up to the sky, palms open. Then exhale, bring your hands back. All right, so hands behind your back and pointing your hand toward the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades and open up your heart. And just breathe right here. Our next move is untuck your toe and flow yourself directly up to crescent lunge. And hands behind your back, right? And continue to lift your chest away from lift your chest up, hips away from your ribs, and gaze up, right? Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Breathe. And now release and just bring your hands back to the floor, back to the tabletop, and bring this leg back and switch the leg. And step left leg forward. And hands in front on your thigh first. And inhale, lift the ribs away, chest away from your body. And inhale, bring your hands up. Breathe. And now bring your hands behind your back. Put your hand toward the back of your mat. Right, inhale, lift the chest away. Breathe. And next, and you want to untuck your toe, push yourself up to crescent lunge. So a little strength building right here. You really want to engage your inner thigh, engage your quads of your right leg, right? Pushing this heel towards the back of the mat. Breathe, and now bring your hands behind your back, right? And inhale, lift the ribs away. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Breathe. And now bring your hands back to the floor. And go back to the plank. And go through chaturanga right here. Upward facing dog. Then exhale, downward facing dog. And then lower your knees back to the floor again. And it's come to a camel pose. So you want to keep your quads engaged. Pretend there's a block between your inner thighs. Right? Squeezing your belly. And when you inhale, lift the ribs away. Lift your chest away. Create lots of space for your upper body. Right? Then exhale, release your head. And bring your hands to your heels. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Just breathe right here. Then hands back to your heart. And push yourself up back to the normal. And now just lower yourself back to the floor. Right, come to a seat. And extend your legs out. And let's take a quick back bend right here. And inhale, bring your hands up. And exhale, forward bend. Right, you can keep your knees bent. Keep your belly touching your upper thigh. And now release back to the floor. And bring your hands behind your back. Right, you can keep your legs bent right here. Right, you can come back to reverse tabletop right here. And inhale, lift your hips up. And really relax your head. Or you can extend your legs out. Come to reverse plank right here. So you externally rotate the shoulders, broaden your chest area. And then exhale, lower yourself back to the floor. And again, and inhale, lift the ribs away, then exhale, forward bend. And from here, and just bring your legs back, right? And push yourself up to downward facing dog. And walk your dog. And walk your left hand to the center right here, right? And come to set plank. From set plank, you want to extend your right arm up. And then step the right foot forward, extend your right arm towards the back of the mat. Open your heart. And breathe. Right now the options, you can lower this knee on the floor, extend this leg out, and try and open your heart this way. And then come back, switch to the side. Then walk your right hand to the center. All right, come to set plank, stack your feet together, extend this left arm up, and then step the left foot back, right, and extend, pointing your left arm towards the back of the mat. Open your heart, and just breathe. And exhale, come back to the center, and come back to downward dog. And from dog, and just come to a seat. And lower yourself to a bridge right here. So we're gonna open up our hands, open up our chest and a hip flexor right here. Right, so palms down, and inhale, lift the hips up. Right, so walk your heels a little closer to your hips. Or maybe you can grab your heels. Right, engage your quads and keep your belly engaged. You can stay here. Right, shimmy your shoulders together. Breathe. One more breath right here and release. And let's take a mini break right here. Then we come up to well. All right, so that's our peak pose today. All right, this back bend and also, open up your chest. Right, so you open up your heart. So continue to engage your quads, your core, right, and bring your hands directly under the shoulders and come up to your top of your head first. You can stay here, or you can straighten your arms and come up to full wheel. So when you come up to full wheel, you want to keep pushing your chest towards the top of your mat. Straighten your arms and just breathe right here. And then take your time and lower yourself back to the floor. And it's okay if you don't have full wheel today. You can just go for your bridge, right? Continue working on your bridge. Continue to open up your shoulders. And now just hug your knees to your chest and rock yourself from right to left. Now bring your legs up to the sky and hips over. Bring your feet over the head. Come to Halasana. So you can interlace your hands, pointing your hands towards the top of your mat. And just stay here for a couple breaths. Continue squeezing your belly. Now bring your knees together, knees in front of your forehead. Then bring one leg at a time back to shoulder stand. Pointing your feet towards the sky. Continue pushing the hips over the shoulders. Bend your knees again, knees back to forehead. And then just slowly lower yourself back to the floor. and come up to a seat. Then come up to your forearm and let's go for our fish pose. All right, so you want to zip your legs together, point your feet forward, and engage your core, lift your chest, hips away, and lower your head toward the floor. You want to continue to feel the expansiveness of your heart. And just stay here for a couple of breaths. And now slowly, just lower yourself back to the floor, hug your knees to your chest, and rock yourself from right to left. Continue feeling the release of your lower back. Take a deep breath in, bring your forehead to your knees. And then exhale, release. And just go for your Shavasana. And letting go all the tension of your body, this chatter of your mind. When you're ready, just bring your hands above your heart. Just say something nice to yourself. And roll yourself to the right side. And take your time to come up to a seat. For joining me to practice today. I hope this practice makes you feel more courageous, feeling more love inside your heart. My dear friends, just always keep your heart open. Doesn't matter what happens outside. Namaste.